Hi, welcome to the channel. Today's video is going to be a quick video on tuning boxes versus a proper remap. For those of you who don't know, a tuning box is a plug-in device which effectively tricks the ECU into injecting more fuel without knowing it, and by doing that it gets more power. A proper remap is where you read the contents of the engine ECU, you modify the parameters within that ECU, and basically you get more power the right way, or so we would think anyway. Yeah, tuning boxes are quite popular with people because you can plug them in and unplug them and potentially put them onto your new tractor. However, there are some instances where that doesn't work out. Say that the newer model that's come out got a different ECU or different connectors on it, you'll have to mess around changing the looms. The cost of them, they're around 800 or 900 plus VAT, and a remap would be starting from 500 plus VAT. The thing to note is that when we remap your tractor, it's on the dyno and it's done individually, so you know what you're getting out of it. These tuning boxes, I know they're more expensive. You may be able to put them onto your next tractor, but you don't really know what you're getting out of them unless you put them on a dyno, and the way that they get power is quite questionable. They up the fuel pressure beyond any natural manufacturer's limit, so we would say that that's quite a dangerous area to be if you increase fuel pressure to that extent. So we're going to get this tractor on the dyno, see what it kicks out standard. We'll run it with a tuning box on it, and then we'll run it with our software on it and see what happens. Another thing that people say about tuning boxes is that it's undetectable by the dealer. Now, as you can see here, that's fitted quite obviously, and the notion that the dealer wouldn't notice this, or even the fact that you'd go to the extent of about an hour or maybe half an hour's worth of work to remove that before every time it went in for a service is, yeah, I don't think that would happen in reality. So for people who think they're undetectable, yeah, if the dealer's not going to notice that, I think that it's a bit of an insult to their intelligence. So that's another thing to perhaps consider. So. Right, so we've run it now at standard power with the box unplugged. It did 111 horsepower at the PTO. We're going to plug this back in now and see if it does what it says it should. Right, so we've just run it now with the box plugged back in. It made 113 at the PTO, which obviously is nothing. We're going to get this off and see if we can turn it up at all, because something's definitely not right. So yeah, we'll do that now. Right, so we did manage to turn the box up slightly. It's done 135 at the PTO. One thing to note though, there was quite a bit of a diesel knock. So yeah, whether that's just how it is or whether that's to do with the box, I wouldn't like to say, but you can make your own minds up on that one. But yeah, 135 with the box turned up. So we'll put our software on it now and see what we can do. The customer has requested quite a strong tune. They are quite keen in that respect. They do a lot of maintenance themselves, they know tractors well, so we're quite confident that they'll look after it, and it's okay to have quite a strong tune on it. So yeah, we'll do that now and see what happens. Right, so we've put the tune file on, 151 horsepower, as you'll see from the graph. Lee will do his magic and give you a cutaway of the graph, showing all three. Nice, smooth, consistent power. and we haven't had to change anything really drastically to get that power. They react really well, these John Deeres. So yeah, basically it's going to be a decision you've got to make. Pay us 500 plus VAT every time you change a tractor. You'll have to have us out to tune it individually, or you pay a lot more for one of these tuning boxes. I don't think they're very good for your injectors, and probably any decent mechanic would tell you the same. However, that might serve you maybe a couple of tractors. You might be able to put it on one new one, as long as they don't change too much. So yeah, basically the decision is yours. So hope you've enjoyed the video, and hope it's given you some insight really into how these things work.